alison+mcneill. We're here after Stirr's month-long hiatus at the Founder Hacks event. We're going to walk around and talk to some of the presenting companies. I'm here with Michael from Talktiva. So what makes you Stirr worthy? What are you guys doing here?
Well, we're unique. We're actually a first to market. This is also a new idea, which is hard to find in Silicon Valley. So we have been stealth for the last 6 months. We expect to launch in November. And Talktiva is a voice entertainment network. What that means is that we're going to enable conversations between you and virtual personalities. Like talk to Oprah, talk to Jack Canfield, talk to legacy historical figures like talk to Lincoln. We use advanced speech technology and our own scripting engines and some secret sauces to enable conversational speech, which is something that's different.
That's very interesting. I'm a little thrown aback by that. So who is your main target? I mean, everyone and anyone?
Anyone that's interested in speaking to a celebrity. For example, people have an insatiable appetite to connect with celebrities. That's why they call them fanatics or fans. So you'll be able to find people and be able to have a conversation virtually with someone that you're interested in.
Now, are any celebrities actually in on it, or are you just making personalities based on them?
We're developing personalities based on them, but it's all licensed content in partnership. For example, our first celebrity is Dr. John Gray, who wrote the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. He has 40 million books sold in 45 languages, and so two common denominators are important to our business model. One is they have to be famous, and number two is they have to have content. And when they have that, we can leverage that and their content, map their voice, create dialogue, and engage with those personalities.
So what are you hoping to get tonight out of Stirr? Are you looking for partnerships or just to get the word out?
A little bit of the word out. We've been stealth, and we need to get out there and talk to people, get feedback from people on what they think what a voice network is, because it's novel. We also have just started our fundraising process. It's been self-funded through my partner and I up until now, and we're now just starting to look for seed capital. We expect our first voice channel, our first program, Talk to Santa, to be come out November 1st. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Good to meet you.
So I'm here with Lane from Satisfaction. So tell me about your company.
Satisfaction is customer service for everything.
Everything?
Everything. Everything that has ever been made or ever will be made.
Now, how can you make that claim?
It's easy to make the claim because the site hasn't launched yet. So it's people-powered customer service. So it's customer-to-customer self-service. I guess that sounds a little dirty, but it's customer-to-customer, sort of customers helping each other out around the products and services that they, care, that they love, that they hate.
Give me an example.
An example of customers helping other customers on our site or just out in the world in general?
No, on your site.
Oh, well, there's not a... Well, so like right now we have a pretty active discussion going on around the iPhone on our site. So there are topics that range all over the place, right? Like really, really simple stuff like, for some reason my battery keeps draining really quickly and what can I do about that? Turns out, for the record, if that's happening to you, that it's the mail application, it's kind of buggy and you have to reboot the phone. So a lot of this is about, what is next generation customer service? What is customer support like if it's not just, a bunch of, and a bunch of cubicles that are, located somewhere in the middle of mainland China? How can we take... Really, when you get right down to it, like products are a big part of people's identities, right? Like I've got an iPhone, the people in this room. Probably every person in this room has an iPhone, possibly two. And it's a big part of people's identities. So why is it that the questions and the conversations that we have around them, why are they so often siloed inside organizations where it's just this huge and sort of debilitating cost center for these organizations to answer questions when there are people out there who really care about the products, they love the products.
And can probably answer them better.
Right, and then how can we take that? They can answer them better because, let's be honest, they're the ones that use them, right? And so how can we take all of that information, how can we create value out of it? Both value for the consumer, right? Value for the customer in terms of both their ability to get information and to share information about those products, but also value for the companies, right? Because we can and do with satisfaction or plan to whenever we launch.
Do you know when that's going to be?
Soon, like real soon now, in the next 2 months. We've got a couple of companies right now.
And is it just satisfaction.com, or you want to go ahead and plug it?
It's actually at getsatisfaction.com. So there you go.
And what do you hope to get out of Stirr tonight? Just getting the word out?
Well, mostly we were interested to get kind of reaction from other companies. Interested to see what they're like. A lot of our sort of business model is based on the reactions of other companies and their sort of, passive or active uptake of the stuff that we're doing. So we're interested to find out what kinds of things they want to do and build. Plus, I just like to hang out and drink.
And have a drink, yeah.
Drink other people's alcohol.
I'm here with munjal from Riya. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. So tell me about your company.
So Riya has a site called like.com, which is a visual search engine. So what we let you do is search by color, shape, and texture. So if you think about every
That's not something you hear often.
No, like every other search engine makes you describe things in words, right? But some things are hard, like a pattern of a rug. You'll say, you know, that's a brownish, greenish, abstract. Put that in a Google, even Google Images, you won't find what you're looking for. But we said, what if you can submit a photo as your search? And we actually look at the photo, we look at the patterns, the colors, the shape, and we actually try to find you other photographs that match it. And
Very cool.
We've applied it to shopping. So the first step is doing this with shopping, specifically soft goods. You know, handbags, purses, shirts, even china plates, anything and everything that has a design. Yeah.
So how did this idea come about?
You know, we started as a bunch of computer geeks who knew how to search inside photographs. So my team is a lot of people from Stanford who come out of an area called computer vision, which is face recognition, object recognition, etc. And then we were like, what do we do with this technology? And so we explored one product called Riya, which did face recognition in your photos to organize who's in which photo. And we launched that, and we got a lot of people using it, but we couldn't figure out how to make money.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's a little detail we decided to focus on very quickly. So literally like 12 weeks after we launched that, we said, you know what, let's repurpose this technology to do shopping. And then last November, we launched like.com.
So how do you make money off this one?
We get paid on every click. So every time you like a product and you go to a merchant, the merchant pays us per click. And so it's very simple.
So what are you hoping to get out of Stirr? Users?
You know, I'm just here. Stirr invited me to just come and tell my story. This is my second company I've started, so I'm just hoping to meet some new people. Yeah.
Well, good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Ben from Gigya. So tell me what makes you Stirr-worthy.
We're Stirr-worthy because we're a hot startup here in Silicon Valley.
Doing what?
We're in the widget distribution space, widget enablement space, which has gotten a lot of press recently.
I was going to say, widgets I feel kind of recently blew up, but has this been in the works for a while?
I think it's been in the works for a while, but I think what set it off was a Wall Street Journal article and the Comscore Media Metrics now starting to follow it in the last couple of months. And I think the momentum is built upon that.
So have you officially launched?
Yeah, we officially launched our tool Wildfire in January.
So who are your main targets? Do you have one or just everyone?
Mostly Web 2.0 companies, anybody that is in the content sharing space. So large widget companies like RockYou and Picture Trail. In fact, we're already live with 6 of the top 10 widget sites on the internet, according to Comscore Media Metrics.
So how did you get involved with Stirr?
You know, as my part of my job description as VP of Business Development was to go out there and find exactly these events, and I sent them my profile of our company and my background, and got a call right back. So I was very happy about that.
So let me ask you this question, though. This is tough. Do you prefer your drinks shaken or stirred?
Definitely stirred. Definitely stirred.
Because if you got it wrong, your company just...
Right. Excellent.
Just kidding. So good luck with your presentation, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.